underlying data in these models is based upon limited and biased data. Unless you are aware of that fact, you could easily be producing outputs which are not ethical, not legal, and are dangerous to your business.
My name's Matt from the In-Group, and for today's big question, I'm joined by Paul Bratcher. Thank you, Paul. Paul's an experienced CIO, CDO, CTO, and futurologist with extensive roles at organisations like Screwfix, Travis Perkins, and more recently, Howdens.
Thanks, Matt. I'm delighted to be here today with you guys answering some of your big questions around AI, the metaverse, and what's next for technology as a futurologist. AI fits into a lot of different types of problem and solution. But before we get into all the good things that AI will and can do for you, let's just start with a moment of just a little bit of caution. The underlying data in these models is based upon limited and biased data. Unless you are aware of that fact, you could easily be producing outputs which are not ethical, not legal, and are dangerous to your business. If you use AI, for example, as part of your recruitment or your HR or your performance grading process, the employee has a right to understand how that decision was made. If you let the AI make that decision and you don't know how it made that decision, then you're in an unclear ethical position. Here's a question for you to think about. If you delegate your decision making to AI and it makes a poor decision, is the AI accountable or are you still legally accountable? This is a really rapidly changing space, and the approach that's correct today could be entirely superseded in 5 days' time. If you think about the growth of language models, ChatGPT is based upon GPT-3. GPT-3 is based upon GPT-2. GPT-2 is based upon GPT-1. GPT-1 was about 3 years ago. From GPT-1 to GPT-2 was about 20 months. From GPT-2 to GPT-3 was about 7. From GPT-3 to GPT-4 will be less than 7. The difference in ability between 3 and 4 will be GPT-4 has 115 times the capability of the current ChatGPT. So you're trying to hang on to the coattails of this vastly changing technology. Are you geared enough and are you agile enough to keep up with the changes and implications from that kind of technology? The risk framework for AI is very, very immature. If you think the legislation around GDPR was strong and erroneous on your business, it will only take one example of AI going astray before legislation like GDPR is in your business, specifically targeting AI processes. Everything is changing. We're on the cusp of moving out of the digital information age into the augmented age, where humans' workload is supported and assisted by new and as of yet even undiscovered AI tools. One exciting time to be alive.
Brilliant. Thanks, Paul. If you did want to understand more or learn more, please reach out to the In-Group, or I'm sure you can follow Paul on LinkedIn.